Good morning, YouTube. Welcome to the reptile barn. Sorry about the loud noise behind me. I've got something cool to show you. This is our rain chamber we made for the red-eyed tree frogs, because they will not breed typically without rain. So this is a real simple setup. There's a tub in there with some live plants all around the rim, and some food. The frogs are stuck on the sides and on leaves and stuff. And then the tub is filled with water. A little bit of the reptile chip leaked, which is why there's some tannins in the water, but that's fine. Doesn't hurt anything. And then there's a pump in the back that pumps water up through this hose, down this way, and it falls right back down through these holes. And it's raining in there. So I'm gonna unplug this so that you can hear me talk. And let's take a look. So this is just a temporary setup, keep in mind. This is not their regular home. This is just a place that once they're big and mature, and we've fed them heavily for a month or two so that they're nice and fat and ready to cycle, then we put them in here for just a little while. They can breed, which they did. And this is what we just found. Oh, how freaking exciting is that? By the way, if anyone's wondering, we use pothos because pothos is basically invincible. But yeah, look at that. That's probably close to 30 eggs right there. So exciting. And red-eyed tree frogs, I don't know if you know this, they lay them on leaves, but right over water. And then when the babies hatch, they just plop right down into the water. So we're actually going to remove this leaf. It takes them about a week to hatch. We're going to remove that leaf and put it over an enclosure that's more suitable for tadpoles. For example, this pump is super strong. We don't want them getting sucked into the pump, obviously. Now, we do have it surrounded in foam, like aquarium foam, but even then, it's so strong, we don't want this tadpoles getting like stuck to the side of the foam and not able to swim properly or something. I'm not super experienced with aquatics, but it seems like a really strong pump. But yeah, so that's our little rain chamber. Seems to be working just magnificently. I could not be more excited. We've never bred amphibians before. This is our first try, and so far so good. It is going the way, people told me to expect. I'm just thrilled to pieces. I have always loved frogs since I was a tiny child. Some of my earliest memories literally are just like walking loudly through underbrush so that frogs would hop and I could catch them, and then I would just put them right back. But anyway, I know it's hard to see through the side, but there is our first little gooey egg sac. Now, sometimes the females only multiple egg sacs. That looks to me like a lot of goo. I think she actually laid like 3 different, I say egg sacs, that's not really the right word, just piles or bundles of eggs surrounded in jelly. I think that's actually 3 all laid in the same place, which is fine. I've also seen people whose frogs just stick them to the side, obviously on the inside, right over the water so they can drop down. But there's lots of leaves all the way around the rim here. Lots of options for them. But we do have another female looking extremely fat. So we may wake up tomorrow and have even more eggs. I am so excited. I cannot describe. Again, in about a week, if they're fertile, which hopefully they are, because we definitely saw tons of breeding, then they will hatch in about a week. You'll see that. We'll definitely vlog that. Then it takes a month to a month and a half for them to become froglets, and we'll move them into an actual adult, well, not adult, but fully formed, metamorphed frog appropriate enclosure. So wish us luck. Cross your fingers. We are so stoked. Yeah, that's us. Always just biting off more than we can chew. But we're going to have froglets. Some of these will be for sale. We already have a few people that told us if you manage to get these, let us know. We're going to keep some. So we are now the reptile and amphibian barn. Awesome. So let me know what you think. Thank you guys so much for watching. Until next time, we are the Reptile Barn.